invest in Taraba. Showing on Sun TV every 8 p.m. from 13th to 20th May 2025. Courtesy of Taraba State Ministry of Information and Reorientation.
What makes the perfect investment? One that is sustainable and connects value chains to policies and partners, with over $500 billion of extractive resources, endowed with critical minerals for catalyzing the energy transition, defense, EV batteries and technology. Taraba holds potential for unlocking the next wave of global growth. Join global investors shaping the future at the Taraba International Investment Summit on May 21st at the Government House Banquet Hall, Jalingo. Taraba, Africa's new investment frontier. What makes the perfect investment? One that is sustainable and connects value chains to policies and partners, with over $500 billion of extractive resources, endowed with critical minerals for catalyzing the energy transition, defense, EV batteries and technology. Taraba holds potential for unlocking the next wave of global growth. Join global investors shaping the future at the Taraba International Investment Summit on May 21st at the Government House Banquet Hall, Jalingo. Taraba, Africa's new investment frontier.
On to Taraba. Invest in Taraba. Ardokola is one of the local government area in Taraba State, notable for its proximity to Jalingo, the Taraba State capital. Its headquarters is located in Sonkani, a town known for commercial activities ranging from sales of cash crops, food crops, and cattle. It has an area of 2,262 kilometers, which is larger in land than Abuja Federal Capital Territory (FCT). The area's postal code is 660. The local government area comprises of the following wards: Ardokola, Iware, Joroyino, Jiru, Lamdo Borno, Malum, Mayorenyo, Sarkinduse, Sibre, Sunkani, Tau, and Zongon Kombi. The people of Ardokola are known to engage in a number of economic enterprises, which include agriculture, pottery, cloth weaving, cattle rearing, mat making, and blacksmithing. Commerce also thrives within the area with markets such as the cattle market at Iware and the Tau Central Market. In a research conducted by Dr. Haruna of Department of History and Diplomatic Studies, Taraba State University, Jalingo, and Dr. Dedi, Department of Military History, Nigerian Army University, Biu, Borno State, they stated that Iware Cattle Market is one of the most prominent cattle markets in Taraba State and Nigeria in general. The market had experienced a lot of developments, starting from small-scale cattle markets centered within Iware district, developing to a standard cattle market with the capacity of holding up to 1,000 to 1,500 animals, ranging from large ruminants to small ruminants. These developments led to the increase in the revenue generation of the local government, the development of other areas of economic activities, such as growth of the grain market, Kasuan Buhu, the development of mat making, calabashes, etc., which ultimately brought Iware to the limelight. Mayoreno, a major dish hub, is also located in Ardokola local government area of Taraba State. The area also have the potential for rice farming as it is connected to River Benue around. and Mayo Reno. One of the major potential for investment in Ardokola local government area is accessible road network to 70% of its.
Welcome to the broadcast of News Hour on Sun TV, the pulse of the nation. You can also follow us on Facebook at Sun TV and on YouTube at Sun TV Live. Now the major headlines. Israeli strikes kill 50 in northern Gaza, targeting civilian homes. President Tinubu holds closed-door meeting with service chiefs amid rising insecurity and approves armed forest guard recruitment. The Minister of Information credits Tinubu's economic refund for April inflation declined to 23.71%. Before we go to the news proper, remember this call. Taraba is rising and opportunity awaits all. Join Sun TV and Taraba Ministry of Information and Reorientation as we unveil treasures unknown. This night, 8 p.m. sharp, a journey through Taraba's hearts, 16 local government stories untold, Nigerian secrets, suitable investment destination. Watch some TV on free-to-air, strong sites and niche sites. Are you an investor? Taraba is calling. The moment is for you. And now the news in full. Israeli strikes on the northern Gaza Stripes have killed 50 people since midnight. Gaza Civil Defense Agency reported Friday. The attack targeted civilians' homes with rescue teams still working in affected areas, said civilian defense official Mohammed Al-Mughri. Hospitals in the region received numerous casualties, including many children and women. Witnesses described heavy bombardments involving airstrikes, artillery, and drone gunfire, causing widespread fear and mass displacement among civilians. President Bola Tinubu on Friday met behind closed doors with the Nigerian service chiefs and the Inspector General of Police at the State House amid rising insecurity and recent attacks on military bases. Although the agenda was not publicly disclosed, the high-level meeting likely addressed these urgent security challenges. Attendees included the Defense Chief Christopher Musa, Army Chief Olufemi Oluyede, the Air Force Chief Hassan Abubakar, the Naval Chief Emmanuel Ogala, and Police Inspector General Kayode Egbetokun. In a related move to strengthen international security, Tinubu has approved the recruitment of armed force guard to target terrorists and criminal gangs operating from the Nigerian forest. The initiative, to be coordinated by the Office of the National Security and advisor of the Ministry of Environment, in partnership with state governments, is expected to employ thousands of youths. The decision follows mounting security threats, including the confirmed Boko Haram occupations of Mati, Ngala, and the rain in Borno State. Minister of Information and National Reorientation Mohammed Idris has attributed the decline in Nigeria's April inflation rates to President Bola Tinubu's economic reforms. Speaking at the ministerial press briefing in Abuja, Idris highlighted a drop in decline inflation to 23.71% from 24.23% in March, and a fall in month-on-month inflation to 1.86%. He said the easing inflation reflects the impact of strategic intervention in sectors such as agriculture, transport, and housing. Food inflation also slowed, driven by lower prices of key staples. Idris assured that the government will sustain its reforms efforts to restore economic stability. Former Minister Nendi Usman has urged Labour Party Chairman Julius Abure to expose alleged corrupt party leaders if he has evidence, instead of making threats. She criticized Abure for holding on to power after his tenure. INEC directed the party to conduct fresh Congress, and caretaker committee was formed to oversee new elections. She accused Abure of trying to avoid elections by using court orders, which she says undermines internal democracy. IPOB has accused the Nigerian government of using a fake witness in Nnamdi Kanu's trial, claiming the individual is not a DSS official, but a government-sponsored imposter. The They allege the weakness was introduced without prior notice, calling it procedural misconduct. IPOB urged the trial judge to address the issues and reaffirm the demand for Kanu's unconditional release, warning against continued abuse of the judicial process. President Bola Tinubu is set to travel to Rome on Saturday, May 17th, to attend the inauguration Mass of Pope Leo VI on Sunday, May 18th, at St. Peter's Square. The visit follows an official invitation from the Vatican, recognizing Tinubu's presence as meaningful during a time of global tension. Accompanying him as a prominent Nigerian Catholic leader, including Archbishop Lucas Ogoji, Ignatius Kaigma, Alfred Martins, Bishop Matthew, and Minister of State for Foreign Affairs, Ambassador Bianca Odomegu Ojukwu. The Tinubu is scheduled to return to Abuja on Tuesday, May 20th. The House of Representatives is considering a bill to make voting compulsory for eligible Nigerians, aiming to boost participation and address voter apathy. The bill has passed second reading but faced criticism over electoral credibility and logistics. Additionally, the House will investigate the technical glitch that affected the 2025 UTME, which led to widespread poor results. Nearly 380,000 affected candidates will retake the exams between May 16th and 19th. The National Association of Nigerian Students has commended the Joint Administration and Matriculation Board for its transparency in addressing technical issues during the 2025 UTME. In a letter to the JAMB Registrar, Professor Isaac Oloyede NAS expressed support for the board's decision to organize a retake for affected candidates and requested to monitor the exercise. The association nominated student leaders from the 6 affected states to serve as supervisors. The following JAMB acknowledgement of technical error in 157 centers, which comprises results for nearly 380,000 candidates. The Nigerian Security and Civil Defense Corps has arrested 9 suspects in Jigawa State over alleged involvement in cattle rustling and vandalism. The state commandant Bawa Bodinga disclosed while parading the suspects in Dutse. 2 of the suspects were identified as Ahmadu Hassan and Hassan Adamu, while 7 others aged 14 to 35 remain unnamed pending investigation. Items recovered include livestock, a motorcycle, a bus, farming tools, and weapons. The NSDC vowed to intensify operations against crime and ensure the suspects faces prosecutions after investigations are concluded. On the International Day of Families, the federal government announces plans to launch 3 major initiatives under President Bola Tinubu's renewed hope agenda to strengthen family cohesion, protect vulnerable children, and reduce poverty. Minister of Women Affairs Imam Suleiman Ibrahim said the program includes a national framework for family unity, guidelines for alternative childcare, and a family development scheme targeting over 5 million Nigerians, aimed at addressing social and economic challenges. The initiative will move in collaboration with the state governments, NGOs, and the community leaders. A scale-up of the Nigerian for Women program will also reach 4.5 million women nationwide. Jihadist groups in the northeastern Nigeria are increasingly using TikTok to spread propaganda, recruit members, and showcase weapons and cash. AFP has reported in April alone, over 100 people were killed in renewed attack in Borno State. Official warned of losing ground for armed groups. Analyst says the jihadists are leveraging the platform's popularity among youth, often broadcasting live to share extremist views and socialist digital gifts. While TikTok has removed several of these accounts and reiterated its zero-tolerance policy on extremist content, others remains active. Experts warn that the group's open online presence poses a growing challenge to national security efforts. The executive chairman of Agege local government, Ganiu Egunjobi, has endorsed Lagos Assembly Speaker Musuradi Obas Abdullahi as the Progressive Congress chairmanship candidate for the upcoming council election. Egunjobi dismissed claims of imposition following May 10th APC primaries, defending the electoral process and criticized protest leaders as politically inexperience. He highlighted Abdul Ghani's qualifications, including him being a PhD student and his community contribution, stating the young candidate deserved to succeed. Ejungobi also detailed his achievements during his tenure, including infrastructure projects and youth empowerment initiatives, and rejected ethnic-based political division in Agege. Let's take a brief commercial break. Don't change that channel. We'll be right back with more exciting updates on Sun TV.
I want to use this opportunity to invite you to Taraba State, the Nature's Gift to the Nation, for the 2025 Taraba State International Investment Summit called Taravest. The summit will bring together top stakeholders from government, businesses, and global players to promote strategic investment opportunity in Taraba State. We welcome all Nigerians and investors from all over the world as we showcase the abundant investment opportunities our state, the Nature's Gift to humanity, has to offer.
Taravest is a global convergence of top international, government, and private sector stakeholders for sustainable business partnership in Taraba State. Theme: Unlocking Taraba's investment potentials, advancing agriculture, energy, mining, and industrialization for sustainable growth and development. Date: Wednesday, May 21, 2025 in Jalingo, Taraba State. Time: 10 a.m. prompt. Taravest, showcasing Taraba, Africa's new investment frontier.
And large deposit of loose, well-drained and rich in organic matters lands for agricultural activities. Sales of cattle in Aldokola is on high market supply, making cows, goats and sheep affordable to investors. The local government is mountainous in nature. Mountains play a crucial role in determining global and regional climates. They act as barriers and bridges for species, providing habitats for a wide range of plants and animals. Mountains also offer valuable resources such as minerals and precious stones. Furthermore, they hold a great cultural importance for many indigenous communities around the world. Aldokola is blessed with productive water bodies ranging from River Mayoreno and numerous lakes for fishing activities, dry season farming, supply of water for human and animal usage. Aldokola local government area of Taraba State is blessed. Bali local government area is another local government area in Taraba State. It is one of the largest local government area in Nigeria with a total area of 9,146 square kilometers and has tropical savanna climates. It is notable for farming activities and largest deposit of large trees such as Madrid. It is estimated that the area has a 16% humidity level and an average temperature of 33 degrees Celsius. The two distinct seasons in Bali local government area are the rainy and dry seasons. The postal code of the area is 672. The local government area comprises of the following wards: Badagoshi, Bali A, Bali B, Gang Dole, Gang Mata, Gang Lari, Gang Tiba, Kaigama, Mehula, Sunte, and Taka Lafia. Agriculture is a key economic activity in Bali local government area, with the area producing crops such as millet, rice, and onions. Other important economic engagement of the people of Bali local government area includes mat making, poultry, hunting, and animal rearing. Trade is also a major economic activity in Bali, with several markets dotting the area's landscape. Bali is a commercial local government area due to large number of markets such as Mehula Market, Bali Market, Garbashede Market, and many more. One of the major potential for investment in Bali local government area is accessible road network to 60% its communities. The location of Federal Polytechnic Bali, a large deposit of loose, well-drained and rich in organic matters lands for agricultural activities. Sales of cattle in Bali is on a high market supply, making cows, goats and sheep affordable to investors.
Welcome back. Coming up next, Governor Peter Umba of Enugu State has emphasized the need for greater investment in vocational education to combat youth unemployment in Nigeria. Speaking at a regional forum, he highlighted the state's effort to build modern technical schools. Experts at the event stressed aligning education with the market demand and called for stronger collaboration to bridge the gap between education and industry. The United Action for Democracy has called for the suspension and arrest of the LISEC chairman, Honorable Justice Mbongolale Okukolu Igali, over alleged manipulation of party primaries ahead of the Lagos local government elections. In a statement, UAD accused LISEC officials of colliding with APC members to rig the primaries, defranchising parties, delegates, and firstly results. The group demand an independent investigation and prosecution of those involved and international sanctions, including visa ban. UAD warned that failure to act would set a dangerous precedent for the 2027 election and undermine public trust in democracy. Mrs. Elizabeth Egbe-Tokun, wife of the Inspector General of Police and the national chairperson of the Police Officers' Wife Association, commissioned the POAC Model Children's School in Som Village, Bogoro local government area of Bauchi State. She also laid the foundation for the POA Secondary School in the same community. At the event attended by government officials, traditional rulers, and POA executive, Mrs. Egbe-Tokun emphasized the initiative's role in supporting police, families, and promoting education. Bauchi State Governor, represented by his aide, and pledged support for POA's efforts. Mrs. Egbe-Tokun also distributed food items and government kits to women. That's all for this edition of News Hour for Some TV. And before we end this news broadcast, remember, all eyes remain on Taraba State as Sun TV, in partnership with the State's Ministry of Orientation and Information and Reorientation, presents and compiling 7-day documentary series, Come to Taraba, Invest in Taraba, coming up every day at 8 p.m. from May 14th to May 21st, 2025. The series will unveil the hidden wealth of opportunities scattered across Taraba's 16th local government area. Nigerian best kept economic secrets. Watch via to air strong or NISAT decoder. Taraba is calling, the moment is now. Now stay tuned for more lineup of programs from Sun TV. You can also follow us on Facebook at Sun TV and on YouTube at Sun TV Live. My name is Mercy Juru. Goodbye.
Come to Taraba.
Where my Taraba people? Where would I day? Oh, yeah. Na 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 na. Come on. Yeah. Hey, Taraba people say, hey. Let me answer with me. Yeah. Oh.
Invest in Taraba.